Hey guys, welcome or hopefully welcome back to my channel, Red Roots Yoga, where movement meets breath. My name is Brittni and I will be your facilitator for your practice today. We are going to get started today sitting up on our knees. Close the eyes down. Bring the hands to the heart, stacking them one on top of the other. Taking a few moments and a few breaths here on our own to tune inwards. Close out the rest of the world and really allow ourselves to be present here on our mats. Feeling the inhales and exhales. Taking note of any areas of our bodies that might need a little extra love or attention from us today. If you'd like to stay here long or getting settled on your mat, please feel free. If not, we're going to go ahead and move on. You can open up the eyes, interlace the fingers and roll out the wrist in one direction. Warming up all the little small muscles and bones. In yoga, we tend to be on our hands and our wrists quite a bit. It's important to take care and nurture them. Reverse the directions of the circles. And exhale the arms down by your sides. Inhale the arms up, reaching for the sky. And exhale, left hand comes to the right knee, right hand to the floor behind you. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist the gaze over the right shoulder, looking towards the back of the room. Inhale back to center, arms come up, reaching. Exhale, right hand to the left knee, left hand finds the floor behind you. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist the gaze over that left shoulder. And inhale, back to center, arms are reaching. And exhale the hands to heart center. Come to your bottoms, facing the top of your mat. Plant the bottoms of the feet to the floor. Reach the arms forward. And on your inhale, rolling down one vertebrae at a time, slowly and articulately, all the way to our backs. Head also rests on the floor, and then arms reach up overhead. Biceps are by the ears. Exhale, lift, crunching up and reaching for 10, and then we're lowering back, down. Arms come up. But we're not trying to use the momentum of the arms here. You're trying to use the strength of the core the entire time. So try not to throw your arms to create that momentum of moving forward. You're really just using the core strength here. We've got 7 more. Inhale, lower. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Roll all the way to your back once more. And this time we're going to bring both bottoms of the feet up towards the sky. Turn the bottoms of the feet in towards each other as much as possible, and then bend the knees out just a bit. So you're creating this diamond shape with the legs. Thread both the arms through the center, and the palms of the hands are reaching for the outer edge of both ankles. You're gonna find a gentle roll up and down the spine until you can come up and find balance on your sits bones. And you're holding for just a second here. And then once again, you're rolling articulately down each vertebrae to your back. And then you're coming right back up. 9 more. Lower. 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Unweave the arms from the legs. Arms are now on the outsides of our legs. Bring the knees and ankles together. We are going to straighten through the left leg. You can keep the right leg bent. Bring the hands to heart center, interlacing the fingers. Turn towards the left, using the strength of the obliques, and tap the hands to the mat. And then inhale back to center. We've got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten through both legs. Hands are still at heart center, and we're gonna tap alternating sides for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the left knee, right leg is straight. This time we're tapping only to the right for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant both bottoms of the feet to the floor. With the help of the hands or not, we're pressing the hips up towards the sky, landing in our forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, plant the left hand to the mat, bend the left knee slightly, right leg is straight, and then we're opening up. On our exhale, right fingertips are up towards the sky. And this should be a really great stretch for your IT band on the outside of the right leg. And then release the right hand back down, planting it to the mat. Slight bend in the right knee. Exhale, left fingertips twist up towards the sky. And release back down. Hands to shins, we're gonna halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, arms come up into our crescent lunge. Exhale, bend into the right knee, bringing it to just a hover above the mat, and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten through both legs. Hands are reaching for the sky. Inhale, exhale, cactus the arms out for 5. Inhale the arms back up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms are up, reaching for the sky. Exhale, bend back into both knees for another count of 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten through both legs again. Exhale, swan dive the heart down over the left thigh. Maybe you peel the left toes from the mat, drawing them towards your face. Getting a nice hamstring stretch on the left leg. Lower the left toes to the mat if you had them lifted. Inhale the arms up towards the sky. Bend back into both legs. And this time we're shifting forward into that left foot. Arms are reaching forward towards the top of our mat. So the biceps are by the ears and the right toes are kicking up and back. On your exhale, return the right foot to the mat, bending into both knees and arms come down. And that was 1. Here we go. 9 more. Reaching for 9. Back down. 8. 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From the arms down and the knees bent, lower the right knee all the way to the mat. Straighten through the left leg, sending the hips towards the right heel. Maybe you peel the left toes from the mat, drawing them towards your face. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, bend back into the left leg, shift the hips forward, hands are planted to the mat. Tuck onto the right toes if you're not, and lift the right knee from the mat. Step the right foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back. That little sequence on this side. Inhale the arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, bend the left knee to just a hover above the mat. 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten through both legs. Reach the hands up, and on your exhale, cactus the arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms are up. Bend back into both knees. Left knee is to just a hover. 10 more pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten through both legs. Exhale, dive the heart forward over the right thigh. Maybe you peel the right toes from the mat. If you peeled the right toes up, lower the right toes back down and inhale the arms up. Slight bend in the right knee to protect the joint. And here we are. Exhale, bend back into both knees, left knee to just a hover. Let's go ahead and exhale the arms down this time. And on your inhale, we're pressing into that right foot, arms swing forward, biceps by the ears, kicking that left foot up and back. Exhale, come right back down. We've got 10. Inhale, press up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. A little wobbly on that one. From the arms down, lower the left knee to the mat and send the hips back towards the left heel. Maybe you peel the right toes up. Inhale, bend back into the right knee, shifting the hips forward. Hands are planted to the mat. Tuck onto the left toes if you're not already, and lift the left knee from the mat. Step the left foot forward to meet the right in our Uttanasana. On your inhale, arms are coming up, and we're sending the hips down and back into our chair pose. Heart and gaze are open towards the top of our mats. Slight tuck of the tailbone under. Maybe you bend a little bit deeper into the knees. Inhale, come up onto the toes, and exhale, lower the hips towards the heels. And then lift right back up. We've got 4 more. Lowering for 4. Lift. 3. Lift. 2. Lift. 1 more. Lower. And lift. Lower the heels to the mat. And inhale to standing. Palms and gaze meet overhead. Exhale the hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands and step the feet back to plank pose. Lower to the forearms. And on your exhale, we're shifting those hips up and back into our dolphin. And then lowering right back down. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. From the forearm plank, plant the left hand and press into it, pressing up. Turning to the outer edge of the left foot, the inside of the right, and right fingertips are twisting up towards the sky in our side plank. Inhale the right arm forward, so the right bicep is right by the right ear. And then we're tapping the left knee to the right elbow for 10 and extending back out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn to the toes of the feet, replant the right hand, and then come down to the forearms. We're gonna run out the knees, so lowering them to tap the mat for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, stick with it, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the right hand and press into it, lifting up. Turn to the outer edge of the right foot, the inside of the left fingertips twist open. Side plank. Inhale the left arm forward, left bicep is by the left ear. And then we're crunching left elbow to right knee and then extending back out. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the toes of the feet, replant the left hand in plank. Lower to the forearms, alternating the knees, tapping them to the mat, so we're kind of running them out for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way to the belly and untuck the toes. Lower the head and the chest, resting the forehead on both of the stacked hands. One breath, inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, the upper body is going to lift. So you're lifting the elbows from the mat, keeping the forehead attached to the back of the hands. So we're lifting the entire upper body using the strength of our back. And lower back down. And lift for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. One breath, inhale, exhale. Lift again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down. Lower the forehead all the way to the mat. We're wrapping the arms behind us, interlacing the fingers. On your inhale, lift the head and the chest from the mat, reaching the hands, the fists together towards your feet, so towards the back of the mat. We're using the strength of our back here. And then lift the legs, and then lower the legs. The upper body's staying lifted the entire time, lifting for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Have yourself a good breath. Inhale. And exhale. Reach those hands back again, lifting the head and chest from the mat. Lift the legs. This time, we are going to tap the heels of the feet together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Down to the mat. You can bring the hands underneath the forehead once again if that feels good for you. One breath, inhale. Exhale. Plant the hands underneath the shoulders and press all the way back to child's pose. Allowing our bodies to relax here for just a moment, taking note of the energy that is currently buzzing through our bodies. This is the kind of energy that we want to take from our mat and into the rest of our day for whatever else that we have going on. Inhale up to tabletop. So wrists beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. Tuck onto the toes, press the hips up and back into our first downward dog of practice. You can pedal out the feet. Find a gentle sway of the hips back and forth, whatever feels good for you. Again, just taking a moment to see and recognize how our bodies feel right now. Inhale, come up onto the toes. Bend into the knees, step, hop, or handstand your way to the top. We meet in our forward fold. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, curl in, root to rise, slowly and articulately rolling up the back body, one vertebrae at a time. Neck and head are last to lift. Palms and gaze meet overhead. Exhale the hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, dive the heart forward. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. And I'm just gonna throw this in here. If you guys would like to play with some kind of an inversion, please feel free to do so now. This is a great place to throw it in. You can either go for a handstand, a pincha, a crow, a crane, a headstand, whatever you've got in your practice. Try to be playful right here. It doesn't have to be all serious, all right? I'm going to play with a handstand, sending the right toes up towards the sky, and then gently lifting off my left toes. Some people might have an opposite, stronger side, which is completely normal. Everything is different for every body. And then it's your vinyasa. The next place that we meet is going to be in our downward facing dog. One breath here, inhale. And then exhale, letting it go. From down dog, lower the knees to just a hover above the mat. So we are in a tabletop position, but with the knees lifted. On your next inhale, we're kicking that right leg back and up. Exhale, pull that right knee into chest for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Replant the right toes, keeping the knees to a hover. And we're holding for just a moment. One breath, inhale, and exhale. All right, that on the left side. Kick the left toes back. Exhale, bring that left knee to chest for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Replant the left toes and hold. And then lower the knees to the mat. Send the hips towards the heels. Child's pose. One breath, inhale. And exhale. Press up to tabletop. Cross over the ankles. And extend the legs out long in front of you. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, fold over the legs in our seated forward fold. Having a few breaths here on our own, letting our bodies know that we are cooling down and cooling down quickly. Inhale, reach the fingertips forward. Exhale, slowly lower, one vertebrae at a time, all the way to your backs. And then continue the roll, kicking the legs up and over until the toes find the floor behind you in our plow pose. Keeping the neck and head straight for protection. You don't want to turn your gaze to either side here. Bend into the knees, bringing them close to your ears, or knee to ear pose. Slowly lower the hips to the mat. Extend the left leg out long, but keep the right knee drawn in. Arms gonna come out to a cactus. Drop the right knee off the left side in our supine twist. Inhale back to center. Extend the right leg long, draw the left knee up and into the chest, and then drop it off the right side. Inhale back to center, bring both knees into the chest, lift the head and shoulders from the mat, wrap the arms around the legs, clasp onto opposite elbows, and then lower the head back down in our compression squeeze. This always feels so good on my hip joints after a good long Vinyasa flow. Just gonna tucking everything back in where it belongs. The next place that we're gonna meet is in our Shavasana. Extend both legs out long, heels together, big toes out. Arms are down by our sides, palms facing up. Pulling these shoulder blades slightly together on the back body. Close the eyes down. Relax the muscles in the face, the jaw, the tongue, the forehead, the eyelids. Anywhere that you notice that you're holding tension. We're gonna have one last inhale and exhale for our practice, making it the longest that we have taken. Inhaling in through the nose and holding at the top. Exhale, pushing every last bit of air out. Letting go and releasing all the things that no longer serve us in our lives, making room for all of the wonderful things that do and will. As your body finds its natural rhythm of breathing, go ahead and drop in. this is where I will leave you guys. I want to thank you so much for choosing to spend time here today. The light in me honors, acknowledges, and respects the light in each of you. Until next time, namaste.